In this episode, we're going to find out if credit spreads are a good way to trade during earnings. Welcome to our new series where in each episode we'll be trading YouTube strategies, common sense strategies, and the strategies that you guys leave in the comments, all in the name of learning. And much love and shout outs to Hypocentric for inspiring this content. Let's get into it. This is
Trading Series.
I got you excited. Now I know you're probably wondering, so how is this about to work? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to pick some stocks and we're going to wait till their earnings report actually comes out and they make their move. Once they make their move, we're going to put a credit spread at the very top or at the very bottom of wherever the price lands. And then the theory is as the stock loses its value, either from time decay or because the earnings excitement wore off, we'll make money. On Monday, we started looking for stocks that we could trade, but they had to have a certain criteria. They had to have an entry point of $100 or less. They had to be a mid or large cap stock, and they had to have a decent credit that we could obtain. After a good search, we settled on trading GoPro, Uber, Kraft Foods, and CVS. I don't think I'll ever get used to waking up this early. Okay. Today is the day. Today is the day. So today earnings comes out for all of our stock. Well, all of our stocks except for one. So I'm about to go get my computer and get ready because it's about to be 9:30. It's like 9:05 or something like that right now. So let's get ready to trade. Good morning. Am I bothering you? Am I bothering you? So I looked at the news for today ahead of time, and it looks like It looks like CVS and Uber are in the news. So Uber is expected to go down because of Lyft, and CVS is expected to go up because of some type of partnership that's happening with a couple of insurance companies and the government. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for that today. I also went into Robinhood and into a couple of other sites like outside of Robinhood to check on what the analysts thought my companies would do today. But the only stocks that we'll trade in today is CVS and Kraft Foods because those are the only companies whose earnings have actually come out and made a move. I'm waiting on Uber and GoPro for tomorrow because GoPro's earnings don't happen until tomorrow and Uber's earnings don't come out until after hours. So I don't want to put a credit spread on prematurely and basically lose money, right? I am considering putting a debit spread on CVS though, just because I do think it will go up in price significantly, but also I don't want to taint our information and our data, so I probably won't do it, but you never know. We'll see. I'm gonna look at the market and see what it's doing. We'll figure it out. We can figure it out. The stock market just opened, and this is what CVS is doing. And I don't know. Maybe it's good we didn't put a debit spread on there, because it looks like it's going down pretty fast. I want to put a put debit spread now, but if you see how it's fluctuating, it's not stable yet. So it can shoot up or it can shoot down. It is 12:21, so a little before 12:30, and I am done trading for today. So out of our two trades, out of our two stocks, we were only able to trade CVS today because Kraft, it made a move, but it wasn't significant enough for us to be able to profit off of a credit spread. When I did try to put a credit spread either at the top or the bottom of the strike price, basically we would have had to make a very risky trade, meaning like one or two notches, not even one or two notches, really like right above the strike price, which I don't necessarily trust because it's not a stock that I've traded before. And we would only be getting like 7 cents, if not less, depending on where we went. So it just really wasn't worth it. So we didn't trade Kraft Foods today. However, I was able to put 3 credit spreads on CVS. I made a mistake. I didn't really mean to, but I ended up buying a debit spread on CVS. I didn't mean to. I meant to put credit spread, but I wasn't paying attention, and now we got a debit spread we can't get rid of, but it is what it is. And for Uber, I actually put a credit spread on Uber today instead of tomorrow, even though earnings don't come out until tomorrow for them. But we still have time, so we'll see. I'll show you the positions that I put in and that I have currently. We'll see tomorrow what happens. So today, we ended up making between 20 and 50% on all of our options, and that is pretty good. So did our theory actually work? Well, we weren't able to trade Kraft because the credit was just not there, and it wasn't worth us paying or putting up $100 worth of collateral for less than 10 cents. Even 10 cents sometimes was too much or too little, but it just really wasn't worth it. CVS worked out great. We put our option at the very top, really a little bit above the top of the move. Once it fell, we made a great profit. On Uber, we did not trade on earnings because we had the same problem that we had with Kraft. The credit just wasn't there. The credit was there the day before options actually, or the day before earnings actually came out, but it wasn't there on the day of earnings. So the options that we put the day before earnings did really well, and we made a really good profit. Now, when it comes to GoPro, I put a debit spread on GoPro just to see if anything different would happen. And GoPro actually made an okay move. I think it was like a 2 cents or something like that. And we started losing money like really quickly. So I eventually sold that option for break even. I think I bought it for like $35 and I got $35 back. And I actually just went ahead and bought 10 shares of GoPro just to see what the move would do and to see if the stock actually came back down, which it did. So does this strategy work? No. And I would not do this strategy again because it just doesn't have the consistency. Only one trade actually worked the way it was supposed to. This is not a good way to trade. I wouldn't do it again. Hey, it is what it is. But I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.